Good morning, everybody, and welcome to my Time with Portia episode 67 with Talina. There goes that dog. He's crazy for that toy. Hello, kitty. How you doing? Would you like a fishy? Oh no, you probably would like a fishy, and I have forgotten to give them to you. Puppy? Yes, I did remember your dog food. I would give dog food to the cat, but the cat will hiss at me and be mad. Let's not do that to the kitty. We are heading over to, when you're ready to explore the hazardous ruins, prepare enough stamina and health items for the trip. Good weapons and equipment are also crucial. Speaking of which, I can't remember which character needs to go and clear out level 4 of Ingalls. Whoa. Alright. Okay, we've maxed out this yard. Look at that. We have a view. And llamas. We have llamas too. Okay, let's inspect. Okay, good, we're pretty good. I'm just trying to work out how far the fertilizer reaches. Looks like it goes quite a way. Alright, so I'm lost, I keep glitching, that's fine. Alright, so this is our crystalla trees because I wanted to put the banqueting table in the middle of some pretty trees, which means I'm probably going to run that out to here, have a little banqueting table room, and then I'm going to run my less pretty trees elsewhere. I'll just grab my fish tank, pick that thing up, and we might run it. Actually, I think I ran it all the way over there to start with, didn't I? Never mind. We'll just pop it over here for a minute. Down with the cows. And the chickens. They are. Look at the chickens, something to entertain them with. Speaking of fish tanks, we have 3 fishies in that one, 3 in that one, 3 in that one, and 2 in that one. Maybe they're a bit slow on the uptake. Oh, wait. And they're all hungry. No! Hungry fishies do not produce baby fishies. Rightio. Let's give these guys some fish food. We might as well just give them all of that. We're going to go buy fish food now. We're also going to go check our map. Oh, also quiet. Check our backpack. Sort everything up. I haven't unlocked it all yet. No? Okay, fair enough. Alright, so we need to empty out stuff, but first we need to pick up more stuff from the front. We are definitely riding a peak here. We're going to put our fish tanks along the front. There are only 2 there as well. It's 9:38. What have I been doing all morning? Who knows? Alright. Wow, this is such a big yard now. Alright. And that's no longer my factory. I've put my factory right at the beginning so I don't have to run all the way across the yard. You'd think I'd be used to it by now. Well, no. So the business end of the business is at the front end of the business, which is good. Let's grab this. That is quite a bit of that. Give me that. We shall sort all the bits into there. Look for extra bits that did not sort, like that. Sort everything up. Okay, so we're good. Alright. Time. So we're still waiting on the extra material. We're still waiting on, let's just check our relationships pile. So into character. Nope, not there. Sorry, into social. Alrighty, we have got best friend status with quite a few people. Okay, so we're just still working on Alice and we're still working on Remington. That's pretty much that. Still working on Lucy, Petra, Django and Phyllis. Sam and Lee. Alright, so there are a few people we're still working on. We're definitely still working on Mint, who is now our friend. We want him to be somewhat more, but we'll work that out as we go. I'd like to be a lot better friends with Mr. McD. I still have to work out what gifts to give him. Last time I looked up on the wiki, they said he really liked waterproof lamps, but I can't give him those for some funny reason. So it being Friday, let's go grab ourselves a commission. I might say hello to Presley on the way through. Hey Pres, how you doing?
Hello! When I was your age, I worked from dawn till midnight.
And now you work behind a desk. Where is the fun in that, Mr. Pres? Where is the fun in that? So, Antoine.
Hello.
Who I have discovered
Look, if I get prettier by the day.
Hates wildflowers, so hopefully I've got something in here he might like better. I did try giving him a pinecock's hat, but they don't seem to come up. Let's give him roses.
Thank you. Never expected you to give me this.
Right, he likes roses. We shall continue to give him roses. Because 2 hot air balloons for 6, 9, 44, 350 and 450. 350 and 450, oh, a 9, 3. Let's do the balloon platform project. Sorry, Mr. Minister Lee, that would be that. I love these super things. You get super projects up on a Friday, but they're not a good thing to take when you're first starting out because you won't have access to all the materials. Alright, I think we were doing something crazy like looking for the last relic in the copper mines. It's in, Abandoned Ruins A. Doling up our fence, trying to make a ton of money so that we can afford marble fences. And I'm so not used to this factory being over here. And the why do I have a 5 on that? 2, 3, 4, 5. Because there are 5 new things on my workbench, that's why. Alright. They probably won't be happy till we make it, but now I know what that means. Factory. This is my factory, not my house. You watch, I'm going to try and go to bed here tonight. Alrighty. Balloon platform. So let's just see what we've got and what we don't have. Pretty sure I can't put in. Let's just zip down here. Check it in. Right, well, I can build 7 of them, so let's just build 2 more. That will keep that busy. Just trying to work out what I need to do, because it's that awkward bit when you finish the storyline but you haven't got everything in. Titanium plate, we're looking probably really short on materials for titanium, so we need to do some titanium mining. Actually, we need to do a ton of titanium mining, and I think we might be down to Minecraft mining it. We're out of coloured stuff, we're out of animal fat, we're out of rubber fruit. Oh, I'm a bad builder. Alright, let's just see what we've got. So, we have friendships to make. We have pumpkin pie to buy because Emily likes it. I may have some in my food chest actually. We have a commission to finish. Tomorrow we'll have an inspection. And I fish to feed. Away we go. And we might go see which mines we have and haven't cleared. We're still trying to get to the bottom of the deepest ruins. I have a funny feeling I'm a little shy on healing food for that. Alright, I've only got 13,000. But my fish are hungry. Actually, what else was I in here for? Pumpkin pies. So, first up, there's our supply of gifts for Emily dealt with. So much for saving money. That's fine. Let's not run around with a pie over our head. Alright, so Emily likes pies almost as much as she likes roses. They're a lot easier to get a hold of. That's Grandma Sophie, and I have to work out what she likes. And I should probably be riding the pig around. So let's go grab the piggy and head on up to the Civil Corps. There goes Oaks, off on his morning herb and poop collecting trip. Alright, we're still waiting on that. We shall ride the pig. Where were we going again? Oh, up to the Civil Corps. I have definitely taken a wrong turn. I wonder if I have enough juice to get... Oh, no, not quite. And I may not be able to... Well, the reason for this is I don't need a commission so much as to find out where I'm at. So yeah, I have done all of the Ingalls Mines levels, so I can send people in there. I don't really know what I need from in here, to be honest. Alright, let's head down to Carol's, because Carol has paints, coloured paints. So the reason the factory's asking for... Let's grab that. What it's asking for is because it needs them to make coloured paints to make the leather. Man, that falling sensation is terrible. Okay, hi Carol. So what we're after are these. And that will make me completely broke. Maybe we'll just get about 30 of them. Alright, that leaves me with a little bit of cash. Seeing as I'm short of cash, I'm probably going to need to go get fish. I think I made a list, and I think I've probably lost my list of fish. Yeah, I've lost my list of fish. Alright, we shall go and identify some fish and go all out and catch them. I'm actually tempted to go grab a King Goliath today if we haven't got one. Which will enable me to hunt salmon, which will enable me to make a bunch of healing materials so I can go into the deepest ruin and do stuff. We also need to fill in these spaces because we've been a bit slow with our museum. So there is that. I think the last thing we need in here is a monster toy. I don't mean it's the last thing as when we don't want one, I mean it's the last thing we haven't put in here from that particular set of mines. So yeah. So we also need a monster toy, but more than that we need some cash. Let's go grab some of that. Let's have a quick check too on our relics exchange board. Ooh, what's in here? Nothing for me. I have 9 more items to donate. We were going upstairs for fish. So, relic exchange. Alright, I can exchange that. I don't need it, but I'm going to exchange it. Porcelain water holder pieces 1 and 2 and an owl clock piece. You know what, let's go grab... Oh no, wait a minute, we need old talker piece 1, duck on a king piece 1, and porcelain blah blah goddess statue. You know what, I'm not giving her any of those because I want pretty much all of those except the old talker. So, it's a good way to build up your relationship with the people there, and it refreshes every Sunday. So today we are going to look at fish collected. Alright, bannerfish, golden salmon. Yeah, we haven't grabbed ourselves a King Goliath or a King Golden Salmon. So why don't we start with fishing spot 1 and take out the fish we need for that. I actually have a King Golden Salmon sitting in the tank. So we're going to go for this big bad boy here. That's going to keep me busy for a bit. On the upside, Goliaths are worth about 350 in their least valuable form. So we will make a little bit of cash today. And once we've run out of bait... Oh, speaking of which, bait. How are we going for that? Alright, we have 494. We're not likely to get through that by the end of the day. We have plenty of inventory space, so we're good. Where's my pig? There it is. Do I have tea on board? Alright, so we are getting low on the gifties as well. We're going to have to go find some sapphires. Although that's not going to be a problem once those trees mature. Yeah, we've got heaps of space on board. It is Friday the 26th of autumn. Let's just go over the wall. Normally I run all the way, but I think today we might save ourselves a little bit of time. It is such a peaceful game. There's a chest over there that I haven't got. Why don't we just duck over here and grab this chest? Simply because we can. I know, we're delaying the fishing trip, something funny. But these things are like, catnip. A wind wheel. Cool. Let's go this way so we don't scare the fish. Alright, the other little thing I didn't check for was my fishing rod. There we go. And do I have honey on board? Or did I... Oh, there's my tea. Or did I eat it all last time? No, I do have 4 honey on board. Let's grab Papa Bear and gift him with honey, because we haven't really spent a lot of time making friends with the bear. Hey, Papa Bear, how you doing? Fair enough. Fair enough. It is getting dark, but I still want to buy some fish. Well, catch some fish. You're very welcome. Alrighty, fish. Fish, fish, fish. Okay, so we're after a king Goliath and maybe a king salmon, but lots of little taps with the left mouse button. I'm not going to hold it down. These things are unpredictable. Oh, whoops, that was me doing too many taps on the left mouse button. Alright, maybe we'll just pull that one in. So what we're fishing for is golden salmon, so Mr. Ack can make us creamy salmon stew. And these big guys, because we need a ton of cash to do up our house. And technically I could make some more stuff, but I did run short of supplies, so we're going to catch some fish and then we're going to maybe do some crafting. I remember I came in here one year and the first thing I caught was a king. Well, I didn't catch it, that was just the point. I think within about the first week of play there were 3 king Goliaths. And me going, oh my god, this game hates me. Oops. I did catch the 3rd one. I think I sold it. Might have been this character. Okay. So you catch 10 of them, catch 3.5 grand. And if the prices are good, we can catch a good deal more than that. So it takes a little bit of time. This is what it looks like when you're not tapping and you're just doing short bursts. And I've lost count. Oh good, this one's worth about 700. 10 of these is much more fun than 10 of the others, but they are a little bit harder to catch. Oops, 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 oops. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with all these rusty iron pipes, but seriously? Or the tennis rackets. We don't have tennis courts. It'd be good to discover how to build them and then just be able to expand them so you put boxes of tennis rackets in for people to play with. Or you put it up near the sauna or the spa. People could play tennis and then have a spa. Or the other way around if they really wanted to. Because I think at the moment the only thing that uses tennis rackets is Axe Bride or his robot girlfriend. and that's it. Portia could start a whole new trend. We could have the Free Cities Tennis Championships. There we go, another emperor, that's not so bad. Okay, emperor thingammy, what's it? These things are good for some recipe. Special fried rice, I think is what Mr. Ack uses them for. Pinky does not like Goliath fish as much as she likes wise fish. So we'll just get this one in. Oops, looking at my other screen, not paying attention to my fish. That's a surefire way for you to lose your bait. I tend to, when I'm fishing, just to tap that first bite. There's just a quick tap in case the fish takes off on me. I've had so many snap the line doing that. So it's just not worth. I think the law of probabilities is working against me here. So what we're going to do is hope that, oh, nice. Here's my king salmon from the library. It's not a king Goliath, but I'll take it. Not the library, the museum. We'll get there eventually. We need a library. Mr. Isaac could so run a library. We could have missions for Mr. Isaac, building him a library. And doing research in the graveyard to find out who the previous residents of Portia were. That'd be fun. There we go. Right. Have we made 7 grand tonight, do you reckon? Well, I know where those calculations are. So we have caught 1 fish from this area. We just need 1 more. And then this fishing spot is done. And we can move on to the next one and catch the next kingfish. There are no Steam achievements for catching the kingfish, but you do get a nice bonus from the library, museum. I'm trying to work out which game I've been playing that has a library instead of a museum. I don't think there is one. You've got the community centre in Stardew. You've got the museum in Portia. Not Portia, in Portia, but also the museum in Pumpkin Days. So I'm not sure. Someone has a library that I haven't done. I think maybe it's Stardew because they've got books that can go into the museum as well. So it's getting late. I know, but I would like a King Goliath before I go to bed, please. Ow, whoops. And I got distracted. Too busy whining, not enough catching fish. We have not caught that many golden salmon tonight, which is not a bad thing. From a cash point of view. The question is going to be how many will Sonia take and how many can I sell to the other guys. Some of them will take fish. Maybe Paulie. I mean, come on, a Goliath has got to be a manly fish. I should gift him one and see what he says. Fish. We are earning some XP out of this though, that's not too bad. Although I haven't really checked to see if you get the same amount of XP for a Goliath as you do for a golden salmon. I probably should check that. I don't think you do. I think you get more. I have to check on the next salmon. Oh! Alright, we are going to play a second day of Portia, and then I'm going to take a 5-minute break, and then we are going to go and come back and play another one. Hello, Scraps! We're going to give Pinky a fish. We are. So you definitely can have dog food this morning, and it will be guilt-free. Oh, is it your birthday or something? That was 19 for that. Scraps' birthday. You get something like 3 times the relationship points. And tomorrow's is Pinky's birthday, so I had better have a fish for her. Hello, kitty. Yeah, I do have fish. Yes, you smell right. You are having a Goliath fish because you are an expensive kitty and need a fish as big as your head. 5 in the relationship, cat, and you swallowed it whole. I don't even want to know where that fish has gone. It's not a cat, it's like a whale or something. Alright, let's go check the price of fish. Oh, and grab our commission from yesterday and do an inspection. And maybe check our map because that could possibly be a good thing. Alley-oop. Oh, and I haven't fed my fish even though I bought them fish food. I should really do that. Let's go feed the fish. Okay, fish food is on 7 at the moment, so feed them. You know what? I'm tired of feeding these fish. Let's give them 100 fish food and see how long that lasts. There's 2 of them. It might last a whole 50 days or something. And for Pinky's birthday, I might go all out and give her one of these really expensive fish. This is how to go through fish food in 20 seconds flat. Alright, that should keep the greedy little beggars happy. See, and I don't need to put that king salmon in here at all. There we go. Alright, it seems I'm going to put it in the library museum. There's poop shining through my tank. Oh, okay, these guys need feeding. I need to remove some fish. Cool. 1, 2, 3. The way you can just see the poo through the glass, it's like what? Okay, 499. Let's just put 50 in this tank for the minute. And actually, you know, we'll put 50 in all of the tanks. Okay, let's go. 2, 3, 4. This is the other reason that I've set these up, because golden salmon are a prime ingredient in okay, there's 2 or 3 in there. I'm going to leave that. They're a prime ingredient in creamy fat catfish stew. What am I doing? Let's put 50 in there. Actually, did I end up feeding? I did end up feeding that. And we'll run about another one of those. Leave 2 in. Alright, go with 50 on this one. Those are Pinky's favourite fish. So, gladiator fish are worth 300 or 260 a piece, so I'm just kind of keeping them there as a bit of a cash cow. And we'll feed these ones as well. Whatever they are, they look like wise fish of some kind. Yeah, those are wise fish. Okay. Alright, so now I have a ton of fish on board. I just act. Oh man, I hate disturbing you in the middle of stirring.
There used to be so many AIs walking around. It's...
Yeah, I know, right? It's lonely. That's why you have a robot girlfriend. Here you go. Would you cook fish porridge? can make 28 of those. It's actually a bit tempting to do so. I can make 3 of these, which means I must be low on honey. Where is my creamy salmon stew? Okay, maybe I have to spend about 6 hours in front of the cook pot to do that. Let's just check in here. Okay, spicy fish soup. Oh, these put your hit points up +1 permanently, but I would argue that it's not worth 5,000 gold to me at the moment. So, alright, come here, piggy. Let's dump our super commission in on our friend, what's his face? Where is he? Come back here, Antoine.
Hey!
You're really welcome. Okay, and we'll quickly get one of these done. Oh, maybe not too quickly. I need to find 4, right? Okay. Something not quite right about these. It's just the end of the handle was wrong. I swear I tapped that thing 3 times though. You could do so much with that, but they only put 2 mistakes in it. I'm kind of grateful, given how many they slide into this one. Hey Higgins, you finally caught on with the whole let's do some inspection stuff. You're really... oh no, he's always in on a Saturday. It's the Sundays he tends to shirk on. Let's check the blades. They look fine. Buttons, yeah. That's not right. Something. No, maybe not. Okay, so the sunny side might be a gift for Molly. We just have to pay a little bit of attention to that and see how that goes. Alright, I'm going to ask for a hint on this one. Oh, seriously, that is subtle. Alrighty. Check our ranking. 13.5. Not quite 3 ahead, but we're only about 87 off, so that's good. Let's go with... okay, we've fed the fish. We're going to need more fish food. We need to sell the fish. There's the mysterious man.
I never got a chance to trade with your pa. I heard he's a famous builder in the adventure circle.
Really?
So, the mayor's decided to let another AI stay in town, huh?
Oh, we're catching up on the news.
Portia sure is becoming an interesting place. Hey!
Else? How you doing?
Portia's the only city I love. Staying here for 2 days every month makes me feel comfortable.
That is really cool. What have you got to offer in your store? A wedding ring. I could purchase one of those. May as well purchase one of those. What else has he got in here? Is that a cat bed? That's actually very tempting because I mean Scraps has got a dog toy. Pinky does not have a cat's bed. bought a roller either for decorating the house with. So, yeah, let's not. We are actually trying to behave ourselves. Okay. I have everything I need to go romancing, what's his face with? Mint?
Hey.
Hey, how you
The
doing?
church has a very large botanic research center in Mady.
They send farm-related materials every now and then.
I like this gift. Thanks.
You're very welcome, Minister Lee. Okay, what else have we got to do? Oh, we're checking out the round table for fish sales. 103% is pretty good. Let's offload all of these guys. And we'll offload these big guys too. Because we've got to go catching more of them anyway. We're going to keep these ones. She likes boom boxes, huh? And I've got 4 of them. And I've got one in the museum already. So let's sell those ones. Alright, and I have... Oh no, wait, I shouldn't sell that. That's got to go in the museum. Alright, let's go grab some kingfish and see if we can break her bank. Just getting used to taking the pig out is... One day I'm going to land on a fish tank. That's going to be unpleasant but funny. No, there's only 2. We have 1 in here we can have. And 1 in here we can have. And we've pretty much plundered everything else except this one. So we'll grab that while we're at it. Price is at 103. I mean, I might cry tomorrow when they're higher, but to be honest, we just need to sell the fish. And there we go again. Okay, what do we got? Okay, she'll only take 1 more kingfish, but that's fine. We'll sell her that. And she's a happy bunny. Let's go see what we can offload on Gust and Co. And maybe if I have the right things, we can feed him. Nope. The prices have been really low for so long. It's like I might as well take advantage of them right now. Okay, not surprisingly he's not in the market for fish, but yeah, I might have to go make something later. Okay, now those chips, pretty sure Ak has everything. Maybe he doesn't have a level 1 cooking chip, or is that the other? I have to find him now. Okay, so he's toddled off to wherever Mr. Ak goes. Actually, I think he's in the research centre this time of day. Oh, no, I'm wrong. Let's go grab him. Oh. Mr. Ak, come back. I need to see what your upgrades are like. Hey, how you doing? Yep, a number 1 cooking recipe data chip. I will go find him one of those. Because I'm pretty sure none of the ones I have on board are that. Otherwise it would have lit up with the... See, that's the number 3. Okay, where's the pig? There, yep. Alright, so we're going to look for a cooking recipe data chip in here. And then we're going to go and see if we can sell catfish and other kingfish after we've donated what we need to in the library. Actually, first things first. Okay. What have I got? Meteorological, production chip, husbandry chip, agricultural chip, and okay, so he's got all of those. We don't need those. Pretty sure I'm low on discs. I'm low on discs, that's okay. So we do need to desperately go mining and not get run over by Dimitri there.
Hello?
Hey,
It's
how you
getting
doing?
dry these days. The more data disks.
Oh, whoops, wrong button. Let's try this one.
A present? Thank you.
You're welcome. Alright, where's Merlin? Hey Merlin, how you doing?
I have stayed up for 36 hours.
Goose. Don't do that too
Is
often.
it for me? Thank you.
It's not good for you. I should know. Oh, I know what I wanted to do. I wanted to put in the progressive, the fish progressing up. So I should have kept one of those normal Goliaths and one of those other Goliaths. But as I don't have a Goliath to put in the tank anyway, let's, before I forget. Okay, sorry, I've done it the wrong way around. To put fish into the tank, you need to put them in your hotbar. So let's go with these guys, and these guys. Okay. And we're going to start with our low-level fish, because once you put the high-level fish, it just doesn't work. No, you don't have to do it this way. I just like doing it this way. And now when we put these guys in, we have our golden salmon king. So we still need to get our Goliath king, and that's what our next, probably what our next goal is, because I still need cash. We still need to get our monster toy, and we still need to find a production chip and find some titanium. So let's see if we can luck out on a Goliath king early. Oh, and we need to get some crystal for Miss Lucy and maybe give Paulie a present because he loves his manly tea.
Hello!
How you doing?
Once, I said I wanted to be the strongest man in Portia.
And now you are and deserve the strongest tea in Portia. Although I have a Duvos pepper.
Thoughtful of you. I really like it.
Alright, maybe a Duvos pepper would be too manly even for Paulie. Are we coming over here to sell fish? If we can? Yes, we can sell fish. We're not selling our normal... Okay. Let's sell a catfish king. There we go. And we'll sell a... Are you sure? Okay. So basically, he can't buy the second kingfish, but he can buy your frogfish, which technically I shouldn't be selling him because I'm trying to save them. He can also buy these things off you. Which is not bad, and he'll buy that thing off you. Oh, he'll buy one, so he is now officially out of cash. Carol, I'm not selling anything to. I should have sold something to Paulie while I had the chance. He too will buy kingfish off me, so that's a good thing. And he will buy these off me. The prices won't vary, and the up or down in the market will be the same regardless of where you go. Okay. Oh, we should really give Remington a belt.
Hi.
How you doing,
The
Rem?
safety of Portia is my #1 priority. If you see anything suspicious, just tell me.
Okay. In the meantime, here is a belt.
Thank you. I never expected you to give me this.
Well, I bet you didn't. Okay, we have done all of that. I guess we better go get this fishing done. Ugh, in the rain. Actually, while we're going that way, let's give Papa Bear his honey. He's such a big bear, such a huge bear. I'm just glad he's a friendly bear and doesn't get upset when I chop all the trees down around his house. Fishing in the rain. Alright, let's see if the rain will bring the kingfish up any quicker. And away we go. Oh my, that is just bucketing down. I should probably mine rather than do anything else, just from the point of view that I'm not going to get soaked. So, house-wise and gardening-wise. House-wise, I need to get the... I think I've got one more upgrade to go. Garden-wise, I want to put in some of those little flowers, so I'm going to need some more of those silicon chipsets to trade for their seeds. Oops, rainbow flowers. Because they look really pretty if you just plant them. You can plant them in like pots and use them to line a path to your door. Or you can put them around the inside of your Crystella trees and use them to line the area around your banqueting table, which is also fun. Alright, I'll grab these guys. So yeah. And I didn't see Mint today. I wonder where he goes when it rains. Sometimes he's at the research centre, sometimes he's with Gust and Albert. Sometimes I think he's just up at Mayor Gale's house. I haven't really tried to follow him around and work out what he does. I should. Oh, come here. Oops. So we probably flooded the market with Goliath fish. Oops, that was close. Here we go, like a flag. Is that 3? I'll go for 10 of these guys. Maybe take a fly on the pig. No. I think we just need to buckle down and get this bit done. So we're in the phase where if you're completing everything, you kind of want to complete the museum and finish doing your dating and marry. And that's... And then get down to level 100 in the deepest mines. Although I'm really intrigued by the mention of the Sasquatch in the end credits. That looks interesting. So apparently that's something else you can find, which I like. I have not found all the secrets in this game yet. I've played it for way too many hours. There we go. So I think what we're going to do with this series is Talina is probably going to go marry Mint and finish the deep mines, and we'll finish the extra content that's coming out if it comes out before we do any of that. I've finished doing everything else. Build the house up to the top level, and then what I'll do is I'll just let the series sit to one side until there's some more content to fill. I think there's also missions for Mr. McDonald that we haven't done. But most of the other missions left are romance missions, so I tend to do the romancing of different characters with different characters. I don't tend to do the divorce and find a new character thing. It's not something that's fun for me. Nickel and diamond. I mean, they do exist, right, these King Goliaths? Somewhere in this pond, there has to be one. I mean, you can't tell me they don't like getting wet, because they're fish, right? They live in the water. There we go. Still looking for the sandrock. you. Just for this fish. Bring them in. Ah, almost done. At least I haven't caught any tennis rackets tonight. I mean, honestly. Ah. Monster fish. So by the end of this, we're going to have some more golden salmon. I might have to do a monster cooking session. Look, I can't find a cooking chip for Mr. Ack, a #1 cooking chip. And we also need titanium. So I guess titanium discs and the chance of finding a cooking chip means a day in the mines out at the Sombre Marsh. Which is what we might do in the next hour after I finish this day. We'll just take a 5-10 minute break and I'll be back. And then we might spend some time out in the Sombre Marsh chasing titanium, take a break from the fishing, and then we've got to chase Emily down with pumpkin pie too because she likes it, and I keep forgetting to give it to her. And I forgot to buy Antoine some more roses because he likes those, and he likes them more than soap, so those we need to do. And hopefully the Crystella trees will bloom soon and I can make some more and I can make some more crystal necklaces for Lucy and Alice and finalise those friendship things. I'll come back here. You know what Alice needs? Alice needs a book launch. Because we keep hearing about her book and how she's writing it. I'm pretty sure she's not like most writers I know and just never finishes. She's going to finish that book. So she needs a book launch. That would be fun. And maybe something to do with the printing press so the book can be printed. And then of course you've got deliveries. And she might need a bookstore after that too. I don't know. That would be fun. Just to see Alice's story arc kind of complete. Here we go, it's getting late and we should get some rest. I'm going to fall asleep in the rain, chasing King Goliath fish, because that's what builders do, right? Here we go. I wish for a fish. We also need to make, hopefully the prices are on their way up and not on their way down, so we need to make some more crafting items. I might have to raid my crafting box and just, I don't know, make it less, so that this rain is driving me crazy. Just basically get some of those bigger monetary items out of the way. I just find that unless you've got a ton of stock in your on hand, commissions can get a bit hazy. Oh no kingfish for me. And on that note, I'm going to leave you for about 5 or 10 minutes. I'll be back with another broadcast shortly. So take care out there and I'll see you around. Oh dear.